Folks, today I would like to talk to you on another very important topic. Please listen carefully. One of the viewers asked me a question. The question is, what is the ignorance? What is the root ignorance? If we remove that ignorance, all the ignorances are automatically removed. And he said, is it the ignorance of not knowing that we are the eternal unknown? I said yes. And I want to talk about this because there's a lot of things to be said on this topic. First of all, how did I learn that I am the eternal unknown? What I'm teaching you about removing the ignorance of you are not the eternal unknown. Let's talk about how I understood as a fact, not as a thought, not as a conclusion, but as a fact that I am the eternal unknown. It is after opening the seventh chakra in my first spiritual experience, which I described in other videos, that I understood as a fact several things. I am the eternal unknown in the total darkness, unknown realm where or about which nothing can be known, nothing can be described, because that is indescribable. And from that, I came out and learned the ignorance that I have a birth and death. The first stage of Adi Shiva and Adi Shakti. By the way, all these experiences I've explained or described in other videos. Please watch them. And also I was made to have, or I understood the fact that I have three eyes. When I look through these three eyes, the three lights, the divine lights, the white light, the golden light, and the red light emanate from me. Understanding the fact that these three lights are I am everywhere as a fact, not as a thought again. Understanding the fact that by uniting with this golden light, or by entering into the golden light, I became what is called in Hindu tradition as Vishnu, with the five snakes on top of the head or behind that person, behind me, or also called Vinayaka in Saiva tradition of Hindu religion, so-called Hindu religion. It's not a religion, actually, it's a fact. It is these five snakes or ignorances which were used to create men or human beings, the lower five chakras, and also the sixth chakra, the mind of the Vishnu. Then the seventh chakra, seventh seal, as it is called in the Bible, closed. This is the physical structure of a human being. Understanding this as a fact, not again as a thought or conclusion. With this whole understanding, living as a normal human being, being born in a poor family, educating against all the odds, having married, having a child, coming to another country, living the new culture, working as a very normal human being, losing the job, living with a spouse, with a wife who is always suffering health-wise. That this unique perspective of understanding I am the eternal unknown and also yet living as a very, very normal human being gave me or gives me or giving me a unique perspective of understanding why people suffer. And I teach this understanding in my various videos. By the way, this is important. This is what is referred to as or the state of knowing the fact that I am the eternal unknown, yet living a normal human life is what is referred to as the lamb in the Bible. Now, I taught in another video of removing the ignorance that everything that you know about yourself is through an instrument. Just like seeing you in a mirror, the mirror image is not you. You are standing in front of the mirror image is not you. Knowing about yourself or knowing you as a body through your five senses, that is not you. It's a fact that you are the one who is watching the world and also you through these five senses. Not what the five senses are showing you as, but the one which is seeing through this or experiencing the world and yourself through the five senses. And also I said in that video, it is the fact that by identifying yourself with various thoughts that I belong to this religion, to this country, this race, I have this color of my skin, so I belong to this race and so on, or I speak this language, so I belong to that culture, or as in India, I belong to this caste, so I have the culture of that caste, etc., etc. It is this division which is giving or which is the cause of all human suffering. Not knowing who you are, not knowing that you are the one who has become what the thought says about you as a Christian or Hindu or Muslim and so on. A living example of an unidentified life is a child. You were a child once. The child has no association with any thought of being a Christian or a Hindu or a Muslim or even a man or a woman, a boy or a girl. That's why it's able to smile with that bewitching, extraordinary, loving smile. The smile, the love of the eternal unknown. Child is a living example to teach you what you could be without associating yourself with any thought. Now, if you understood this as merely as a thought, then when there is a overpowering thought in front of you in your current life, for example, losing a job, or losing your wife, or beloved one, or having divorced, or some kind of suffering, that's a very, very overpowering thought. And you cannot understand that you are the eternal unknown. You cannot free yourself from the thought. You cannot understand the fact that you are giving the life to that mere data in your brain and suffering out of that. You cannot understand, you cannot come out of that suffering if you merely concluded or have the thought that you are the eternal unknown. That thought cannot win over the more powerful, overpowering thought that you have lost a job or you are currently suffering. But the fact, if you understand, if you understood that you are the eternal unknown, you are the one standing before all the instruments of mind, body, five senses. If you understand that as a fact, truth, then that truth will have tremendous power. It can stand against the overpowering thought that is causing suffering currently. It is the truth that can liberate you from that thought, can give you the power to come out of that thought and understand that that thought is just a thought to which you have given the power. So folks, understand this. Understand that this is a battle between the truth, the fact, versus another thought or feeling or the illusion through the five senses. Then every moment, if you understand this, every moment you will be able to win the power of the thought that you belong to this religion, country, or race, or you should hate the other religion, people from the other religion. Your religion is the best one, and all other religions will go to hell. People following other religions will go to hell. Or some savior will come to rescue only your religion, people of your religion, and kill everybody else. All those thoughts will melt away, will go away. Your love will be soaked with that extraordinary love that Jesus Christ talked about. The love of that golden light. Because underlying all these thoughts and feelings is that golden light. That golden light displayed by a newborn child will be with you forever. And that is what I want to talk to you today. I'll talk to you soon on another very important topic another day.